Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Austin and the San Diego Padres. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
About to get started here. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Number 9, Xavier Edwards.
And a strike on the outside edge. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
So now here's the DH, Michael Busch. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. In the air, left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jake Mangum will hit next. Man at second. Nope, ball. Here in San Diego and just getting started. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. He goes down looking. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Stepping in, Carlos Cortez. Quick toss to first. Ramos back on a dive.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Here's a 1-1. That one to first. One at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill here today, Robert Gasser. What's the word on him? Here's Matt Olson.
Number 28, Matt Olson.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Matt Olson goes deep. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
In the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Ramos gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. All even at one apiece. Back here in San Diego, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Zach Veen getting ready to hit. This one in the air center field. Bay settles underneath it. And there's one away. So up next, Gage Workman. 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. There's a line drive to left field. And a bad jump puts this one out of reach. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
That's the ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. In the air to left center. Gurriel should have this one. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle McCann.
So digging in, Kyle McCann. Workman leads off first with two down to the inning. That one misses. And the count 2-1. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still two challenges left for them. That one lifted to left. Gurriel has a beat on it. And that is that. So one hit is all they... Back here at Petco Park. Digging in. Mason Wynn. Here's a 1-1.
Win.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Next for the Padres, Trey Sweeney. 2 down, nobody on. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that's the 3rd out. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Xavier Edwards.
The 2-1. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1 down.
Up next for
So now the DH spot,
hitter,
Michael Busch. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce
went over the
takes it
fence.
over the
That's a
fence.
double.
That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Right side, Tatis settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. The 1-1 is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Home half. Bottom of the inning, leading off Sam Huff.
The catcher, Sam Huff.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Matt Olson, the 1-1.
Down, ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Carlos Cortez now at the plate. On the ground, right side, Sweeney. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. Left field. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 3-1. High fly ball, right field. Tatis in position. takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Runner takes off. In the air, right field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Next offering in the dirt, 2-2. That's inside.
That's the ball.
It's a leadoff
That's
walk.
ball 4. Take
And
your
that's the
base.
go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for the Padres, Nolan Gorman. Right through there for a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's Gurriel. Late swing, fouled off. Edwards. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Beat the throw.
Up next.
Tough play right there.
Padres.
Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Go ahead run on base. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Padres. And a big swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the end.
Swing and a bouncer. Edwards sends it to first. They get the out, but the go-ahead run scores on the play. So digging in now for San Diego, Eric Waggaman. The 1-1 is fouled off. And on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Kyle McCann digs in now. The 1-1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's a rocket to right field. Tatis makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Edwards wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Austin.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Busch. 2-2 now. Here goes the runner. Out towards right center field. Tatis gets under it. 2 down. Now it's going to be Jake Mangum. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Sam Huff will hit next. The 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ground ball. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And the batter now, Ji-hwan Bae. 2 down, nobody on. Bunting, and it's in the air. Over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. The Padres with the lead 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Angel Serpa, ready to make his season debut. And here is Elliot Ramos. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the
Down the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. And a 3-1 on the way. Foul ball there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next.
And now the right fielder, Zach Bean. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So up next, Gage Workman.
Tough spot right here. Couple. On 2-ball count, you can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Win. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Matt Olson. Ripped on a line to center. Mangum under it, and there's one down. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Tatis goes yard. His first homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-1. One down. Next for the Padres, Nolan Gorman. Ball. Missed with a changeup, and a count is 3-1. That clips the corner. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-2 on the way. Chop to the right side. Workman takes it to the bag. Play is made, 2 out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Soft contact in the air, brings it in for the third out. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo. Back here in San Diego, here's the shortstop at the plate, number 8. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Number 8 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now here is Xavier Edwards. Lined into right. Takes it in for the out. Manager out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. Jake Mangum, the next to hit. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start the season and get into a slog.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. So digging in, Carlos Cortez. Right side, hard hit. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back, taking a look at our game.
Valente de Yozo.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. At the plate, Trey Sweeney. On the strike, the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Padres on top 3-2. Back here at Petco Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Goes down looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, David Morgan. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up, Olsen. And that is that. Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Sam Huff. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot. A good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. One left for San. Back here in San Diego, all set to start the ninth in this one. Cole Carey now at the plate. That's inside. Ball two. Rodriguez going for save number one in this spot. And they traded for him earlier this year. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. So up next, Xavier Edwards.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Bay under it, brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Michael Busch will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That's a clutch hit at a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that.
Singy, that got out of here in a hurry. About as hard as you could hit a baseball, and Statcast had it at 120 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head. I mean, that's one of the best exit velocity results we're ever going to see. And only a few people, Boog, in the entire sport are even capable. Hitting the baseball close to that.
Now at the plate, Jake Mango. Next offering is foul back. The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis moving under it. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching, Manuel.
So they turn to their closer, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great
That's the
slider
ball.
with tons of movement.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Tap foul at the plate.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now it's
Ball.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him.
Ball four.
And
Let
now
him take
they've
the
got
base.
the possible winning run at first after that long at-bat ended in the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The shortstop,
Mason Wynn, the next up for the Padres. And the count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Stepping in for San Diego, Eric Wagaman. Wagaman trying to send this to extra innings. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. The 3-1. Ball 4. He walked him. And that'll keep the line moving. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Manny Machado. The winning run on base for him. Rolled over to third. Long throw to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So coming into the game now on defense. Back here at Petco Park.
Number 9.
On to extra innings. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's a 2-2. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Around third. And they've got the lead in extra innings. And in at second with an RBI double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Johnny.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The flip to the pitcher covering. One away in the top half of the 10. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to.
That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Gage Workman. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in extra innings. Now quick throw to first. Martinez back in on a dive. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The 2-2 on the way. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dewey Berza. A critical at bat in this game for him. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Gorman tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now pitching.
Back here in extras.
Varley.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Sam
for
Huff.
the Padres, the catcher, Sam Huff.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Cronenworth around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's a 1-run game. Ji-Hwan Bae digs in now. And it is 2-1. Next offering is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
They get the force out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The Padres with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's inside.
That's inside.
Full count now. Runner on the go. Tapper back to the mound. The throw to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Last chance for the Padres. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Got him swinging for the K. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
First base.
3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3.
Ball 4. Take the base.
3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Now,
Ball
pitching
4.
for
Take
the
your
Red
base.
Sox,
Out.
number
You're out.
54,
Out.
Jack
3.
Kent.
3.
That's ball 4.
Out.
Now, pitching for the Red Sox,
Ball 4. Take the
number
base.
11,
You're out.
Kevin Williams. Now pitching for Albuquerque, number 51, Kevin Sandoval.
3.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Joe Buddy Moran.
You're out.
Now pitching for Albuquerque, number 58, Cade
Out.
Gibson. Now
You're
pitching
out.
for the Red Sox, number 31, Miguel Feliz. Now pitching for Albuquerque,
Ball 4. Take your base.
number 36,
Hey.
Aaron Earth. Now pitching for the
You're
Red
out.
Sox, number 37, Anthony Bender. Now pitching for
You're
Albuquerque, number 27,
Out.
Reggie Delman.
Three. Out. You're out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
That's ball 4.
Now pitching, Carson
3. You're out.
Palmquist.
3.
Now pitching for Miami, number
Out.
37,
Out.
Cade Kovic.
Out. You're out. 3. Out. You're out. 3.
Now pitching for the Marlins,
3.
Number 36.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Gavin
You're out.
Stone.
Out.
base.
Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. 3. 3. You're out. Out.
That's ball 4. Safe.
3. 3.
Now pitching for
Ball
the
4,
curve,
take the base.
number 32,
You're out. Out. 3.
Messenger.
3. 3.
Now pitching
Out.
for the curve,
3.
number 93,
3. Out.
Nick
Out. You're out.
Domkowski.
Out.
Ball 4, take your base.
Out. 3. 3. Out. 3.
Now pitching for Hartford,
3.
number
Out.
28,
That's ball 4.
Nick
Out.
Green.
3. Out. 3. 3. You're out.